Good morning. It's another little bit blustery. Sorry about the wind. That's just kind of the nature of the beast at this point. I think you're probably as used to it as I am by now. It's windy about every morning. That's part of the deal. It's spring. It's 60 degrees right now, so it's really nice. I head off to work here in a few hours. I've got to leave. So today I'm going to do the same thing we usually do. We're going to get some water to these calves behind us over there. They're all bellowing. We'll get the water filled up. We'll get Mama taken care of over there. Let's see, over there. Yep, there she is. So we'll get these guys all taken care of, and then I'm probably going to give them some treats before I leave. That way they're all taken care of, and they're in a good mood as I leave. Yesterday, I've been telling you that I was having a person come by to purchase a couple steers or a steer or whatever. He stopped by yesterday, he and his wife. They purchased the steer from us. They purchased 17-1, which works out pretty good for, I think, both of us. He's planning on selling it just as whole beef or a side of beef. That's one great method of selling beef locally in our area. I just created and am uploading videos for a series on basically on marketing your beef, how you plan on selling your beef once you get your calves raised up to a specific level, and how you plan on going about it. And that's one of the ways that I mentioned was, you know, you can sell them at 600 pounds to either like a butcher or private sale. You can take them to the sale barn, or in this case, he's about 6 months. No, he's not quite a year, I guess. He's probably about 9 or 10 months. So he's quite a bit bigger than I would have got him, than I typically would sell him at the sale barn. But this guy's going to feed him out himself, and then he's going to sell as a whole beef or two halves of beef or something right along those lines. So anyway, my point is that I'm making a series that will be out here this next couple of days, and it basically gives you multiple different ideas on ways you can market your beef for your homestead. So I hope you check back here in a couple of days as well to check out that series. Now I better get busy. These calves are bawling at me. The mama cow's bawling at me. Maybe you can hear. You can probably hear them. I got to get these guys some water, and I'm going to get them some cookies before I take off. So let's get to work. All right, I'm not going to show you too much of getting the water going and that kind of thing. Not going to show you too much of getting the water going this morning. It's same process as every day, although this morning I don't have power, so I got to figure out what the calves have done. Well, in one way or another, they tripped a breaker over there. I have no idea how they did it, but nonetheless, they did. We got water pumping. We'll get that tank filled up. While I'm waiting, I'm going to get over here and give these guys some treats. So they're over there checking out the camera. I bet you're getting a really good close-up of that. That's not a treat, you silly calf. Get out of there. Them buggers. Come here. Here. Come on. Come here. What are you bellowing for, 17-3? There you go. Well, so far we're not getting mauled by the other ones. There are a couple of them that are a real pain. Here he comes right now, 17-4. Excuse me, 14-1. 14-1. Hey, quit that. Quit that. Hi, bud. 17-2 wants some. 16-1 wants some. Here comes the problem child right here. 14-1. That one is a pain. 17-2. There you go, bud. Now they're all going to get in here. All right, 17-2. All right, bud. There you go. Yeah, I see you little faces. I see you all hungry. Oh, you're just dying straight to death, huh? There you go, baby. There you go. You gotta eat them, kids. You can't spit them back out. Hi, 14-1. Hi, 16-1. How you doing, babe? Hi, little 15. All right, hey, hey. Push it on me. No. There you go. It doesn't seem to me as you can see anything. I do apologize. It seems they're all standing right in your way. Now maybe you can at least see some of it. Giving these guys some treats. There you go, babe. What are you doing, kids? What are you doing? Oh, geez. Get out. Get out of there. Gotta get this propped up because they are going to knock it back over again. I'm sure you're seeing a bunch of noses. Right, there we are. I think that's going to work a little better, although you're still going to see nothing but a lot of black. Now they're coming over. They're starting to come over now. There we go. And now you're still going to get one that's interested in the camera over there. Doggone kids anyway. Come on. There you go. Hi, 15. There you go, sweetheart. We got a whole bunch of noses in there, don't we? Hello, 15. Not sure if you can see this, but boy, they like these a bunch. Hi, 14-1. I know. Hi, 15. Hi, 17-3. You want some or no? There you go. All right, kids. There you go. All right. There's 15. There she is. All right. Would you stop? My goodness. Oh, these kids. I hear you back there. You starving? Is that what it is? Is that what's going on? You're starving just straight to death? All right. So these guys, I'll be gone about a week. Dave will be taking care of them. Christy's probably going to stop over a time or two. Get back, you. Get back. Where is the little one? Where is the little 15, huh? There you go, 17. There she is. There you go, little 15. You quit it out. You quit it out. But so I'll be gone a week. That's kind of the norm. I think everybody knows that by now. If you don't, I work on the drilling rigs as well. That's kind of my primary job. Let me give this the little 15. All right, guys, that's it. And now you're getting a face full of somebody. Who is that? She's a sweet little thing, little 13. She's a cutie. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing, buddy, huh? All right, I see you, you fool. I see you. Oh, I know. I know. Oh, get your neck. Oh, you got to come here. I can't bend over like that. Come on. Get your head up here. Get your head up. There you go. There you are. Oh, he likes that a bunch, as you can see. All right, you. All right. All right, we got calves all taken care of. Water is full. They got lots of cookies, so they're happy. Well, I'm not sure they're ever happy. They're bawling away. They're quite sure that they're missing out on something again. Hi, little girl. How you doing, huh? How we doing, sweetheart? Hi, Mama. So now we're gonna take care of Mama here. We're gonna give her a couple scoops of pellets. Can't spend too much time, otherwise her water will overfill, so I gotta be kind of quick. The calves hear this bag go and they're all gonna start bawling, so. So, as I was saying, I've got a series coming out with kind of different operating ideas, different marketing plans, different ways that you can go about marketing your beef. You can take them to the sale barn when they're 6 months, or you can kind of do a private sale or whatever it is that you want. Typically, if you go to the sale barn, let me shut this water off really fast. So kind of the old standard when you're selling your calves in what I would call my type of an operation, they would typically call this a cow-calf operation. Meaning we keep the cows, we breed them back, every year we get calves, and then typically the old standard was that you would sell those calves to the sale barn at kind of the end of the year, the first part of next year, or at least that's what's common in my area. The reason being is winter and that kind of thing. It's just easier to get rid of the calves before it gets 30 below zero. So by doing that, I take them up. So I have to get the calf or the calves loaded into the chute. I have to get them loaded in the trailer. I got to hook up to the trailer, back up, get the calves loaded. Then I'm going to drive at least an hour and a half, maybe a little bit longer. Pardon me. And get up there, unload them, talk to the people, give them all the paperwork, all the information, come home another hour and a half. So I'm looking at just the driving time and loading and dealing with the calves themselves. That's, 5 to 6 hours minimum. Typically when we go up, you're gonna have to pay fuel, obviously. Then you're gonna have to most likely you're gonna stop at a restaurant, grab lunch, grab dinner, one or the other, maybe both. And so it takes a lot of time and there is expense involved. Additionally, at the same time, you also have the sale barn, the livestock auction. They keep a certain percentage of the sale, whether that be 3%, 4%, 5%, and that's how they make their money. So for every sale that they make, they keep 3 or 4%, and that's what pays all the employees, pays all their fees, and that kind of thing. So I would go up, I'd spend the 6 hours, I'd buy the fuel, I'd buy lunch or dinner or both, then I pay the fee, 3, 4, 5%, whatever it is. I'm at the mercy of the purchaser, whatever they're willing to pay, depending on when my calves go out, whether they go out first or whether they go out last, in the middle, whatever. I've kind of brought all this up in the series that I'm talking about. But I could do that, or I could sell to a person here individually, locally. He came over, he looked at the calves, he wanted one steer. He looked at them, he chose the one he wanted. We just looked at the average price going right there for the calves at the most recent sale. We decided, okay, this is what it's gonna cost. I gave him about 5% off of what the sale is going there. The reason I did is because it's going to save me the 6 hours. It's going to save me from buying lunch or dinner or both. It's going to save me the fuel, but that time. So he came over. I was already over here taking care of the calves, and we made a deal. Now I'll just get the brand inspector out. We'll get a brand inspection done on it, and he'll come over and load up that animal and take it home. So that's one option that you can always consider, is selling on the hoof or live animals to someone locally as well. I have more steers than I need. I'm not trying to keep a bunch of steers. I also have a couple of heifers that I'd like to get rid of as well. I'll market those here in the next couple of days and we'll move forward with that. But it's just one option on what you can do with a homestead and with your personal business. However you want to go about it, don't be pigeonholed by just kind of what the neighbor does. If the neighbor thinks it's easiest just to load them up, take them to the sale barn, so be it. You can do that. Absolutely, you can do that. But there are hundreds, or at least, dozens of different ways to package and make your homestead what works best for you. If you got anything out of this video, if you like the content, please do me a favor and like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Thank you very much. Have a great day.